Hello, my dear students. How are you? I hope all are you good. Today, let we start SST chapter number 16, role of the government in. We will read the कि सरकार का स्वास्थ्य को लेकर एक क्या अहम भूमिका है. ठीक है, तो गवर्नमेंट रोल ऑफ फॉर द हेल्थ, मतलब सरकार का जो है. आज हम इस चैप्टर में पढ़ेंगे कि स्वास्थ्य को लेकर सरकार की क्या अहम भूमिका होनी चाहिए और क्या है. ठीक है, द रोल ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट फॉर हेल्थ. लर्निंग आउटकम. व्हाट इज हेल्थ? पब्लिक एंड प्राइवेट हेल्थ केयर सर्विसेज. Healthcare and equality is adequate healthcare available to all. What can be done and healthcare in India? So let we start. There are both public and private aspect of health provisioning. Okay, healthcare in India is not available to all. While the Constitution supports a view that the right to health is an aspect of our fundamental rights, its provisioning is rather unequal. Through the accounts provided, learners will begin to visualize the ideal or desired role of government and the meanings behind its structures. Some ways in which this situation can be changed are also discussed. In a democracy, people expect the government to work for their welfare. This could be through the provisions of education, health, employment, housing, or the development of roads, so electricity, etc. In this chapter, we shall examine the meanings and problems related to health. कि क्या इसका मतलब होता है और meaning and problems क्या है इस चीज health को लेके. What is health? Health means the ability to remain free of illness and injuries. है ना, कि हमारी जो हमारा जो स्वास्थ्य है, हमें बुखार ना हो, हमें कोई इंजरी ना हो. But health is not only about diseases. Clean drinking water, good sanitation, hygiene, and pollution-free and stress-free environment are factors that contribute towards good health. According to the WHO, health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being and not merely the absence of diseases or infirmity. Apart from disease, we need to think of other factors that affect our health. For example, if people get clean drinking water or a pollution-free environment, they are likely to be healthy. अगर अच्छा साफ पानी पीने का मिलेगा और साफ पर्यावरण उनको मिलेगा शुद्ध, तो इंसान व्यक्ति जो है स्वस्थ रहेगा. On the other hand, if people do not get adequate food to eat or have to live in cramped conditions, they will be prone to illness. मतलब इसके अलावा भी यदि व्यक्ति को जो है खाने के तरीके ना हो कि हमें क्या खाना है, क्या नहीं खाना है, क्या हमारे हेल्थ के लिए सही है, उससे भी जो है हमें बहुत सामना करना पड़ सकता है बीमारी का. All of us would like to be active and in good spirits in whatever we may be doing. It is not healthy to be dull, inactive, anxious, or scared for long stretches of time. We all need to be without mental strain. All of these various aspects of our lives are a part of health. Now, healthcare in India. India has a large number of doctors, clinics, and hospitals. The country also has considerable experience and knowledge in running a public healthcare system. This is a system of hospitals and health centers run by the government. So it has the ability to look after the health of a large section of its population scattered over hundreds of thousands of villages. Moreover, there has been a phenomenal advancement in medical sciences whereby many new technologies and treatment procedures are available in the public and private healthcare services. We can roughly divide up various healthcare facilities in two categories. One, public health services and two, private health facilities. दो तरह की होती है, public और private. आपने देखा होगा सरकारी अस्पताल होते हैं, private. Public health services. The public health service is a chain of health centers and hospitals run by the government. They are linked together so that they cover both rural and urban areas and can also provide treatment to all kinds of problems from common illnesses to special services. ठीक है, तो जो पब्लिक हेल्थ केयर सर्विस है उनकी एक बड़ी सी श्रृंखला है, केंद्र हैं और अस्पताल हैं, सरकार के द्वारा बनाए गए हैं और वो जो है एक दूसरे से लिंक हैं. और वो क्या है, वो रूरल एरिया को भी कवर करते हैं और वो शहरी क्षेत्रों को भी कवर करते हैं उसमें, ठीक है। उसमें सारी आपकी हेल्थ की प्रॉब्लम, डिसीजेस कुछ भी है वो बताई जाती है और उसका उपचार होता है। At the village level, there are health centers where there is usually a nurse and a village health worker. So they are trained in dealing with common illness and work under the supervision of doctors at the primary health center. Such a center covers many villages in a rural area. At the district level is the district hospital that also supervises all the health centers. Large cities have many government hospitals and also specialized government hospitals. So the health service is called public for many reasons in order to fulfill its commitment of providing health care to all citizens. So the government has established these hospitals and health centers. Also, the resources needed to run these services are obtained from the money that we. So the public pay to the government as taxes. तो वो जो सरकारी हॉस्पिटल होते हैं वो ऐसे सरकार ऐसे खर्चा नहीं करती। क्या होता है, जो हम लोग जो टैक्स पे करते हैं सब चीज पे, जो बड़े बड़े बिजनेसमैन हैं वो अलग तरह का टैक्स पे करते हैं। बाकी जो हमारी रोजमर्रा की जो चीजें हैं डेली सुबह से शाम तक जो भी हम खरीदते हैं वो हर चीज पे हम टैक्स देते हैं, ठीक है। Hence, such facilities are meant for everyone. One of the most important aspects of the public health system is that it is meant to provide quality healthcare services either free or at a low cost so that even the poor can seek treatment. Another important function of public health is to take action to prevent the spread of diseases such as TB, malaria, jaundice, cholera, diarrhea, chikungunya, etc. So this has to be organized by the government with the participation of people. Otherwise, it is not effective. For example, when taking up a camping to see that mosquitoes do not breed in water coolers, rooftop, etc. कि हमें अपने कूलर में छत पे पानी जमा नहीं रहने देना चाहिए। क्या होता है, मच्छर पैदा होते हैं, उससे डेंगू और मलेरिया होता है। This has to be done for all houses in the area. According to our constitution, it is the primary duty of the government to ensure the welfare of the people and provide health care facilities to all. तो जो फैसिलिटीज हैं वो सबके लिए होनी चाहिए। द गवर्नमेंट मस्ट सेफगार्ड द राइट टू लाइफ of every person. If a hospital cannot provide timely medical treatment to a person, it means that this protection of life is not being given. The court also said that it was the duty of the government to provide the necessary health services, including treatment in emergency situations. Hospitals and medical staff must fulfill their duty of providing the necessary treatment. So therefore, the court asked the state government to give him the money that he had spent on his treatment. Why pay taxes to the government? Government uses tax money for providing many public services for the benefit of all citizens. Some services such as defense police, judicial system, highway, etc. benefit all citizens. तो अगर हमें फायदे चाहिए, हमें चाहिए हमारी कोई रक्षा करे, चाहिए कि हमें कोई मतलब सहयोग करे या हमें चीज़ें की ज़रूरत है, तो हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा कि कुछ हमें टैक्स पे करना पड़ेगा। अदरवाइज द सिटीजन्स कैन नॉट ऑर्गेनाइज दीज सर्विसेज फॉर देमसेल्व्स. Taxes fund development programs can services such as education, healthcare, employment, social welfare, vocational training, etc. required for needy citizens. Tax money is utilized for relief and rehabilitation in case of naturally disasters such as floods, earthquake, tsunami, etc. Space, nuclear and missile programs are also funded from the revenues collected as taxes. So government provides some services especially for the poor who cannot afford to purchase them from their market. One example is health care, क्योंकि बहुत महंगी होती है ना दवाइयाँ, इलाज बहुत महंगे होते हैं, तो सरकार का जिम्मेदारी बनती है कि जो गरीब लोग हैं उनको भी ये स्वास्थ्य सेवाएं जो हैं अच्छे से प्रोवाइड कराई जाए. प्राइवेट हेल्थ फैसिलिटीज. There is a wide range of private health facilities that exist in our country. So a large number of doctors run their own private clinics in the rural areas. One finds registered medical practitioners. Okay, so urban areas have a large number of doctors, many of them providing specialized services. क्योंकि शहरी क्षेत्रों में तो हैं, शहरों में ये, और there are hospitals and nursing homes. that are privately owned. So there are many laboratories that do test and offer special facilities such as X-ray, ultrasound, etc. So there are also shops from where we buy medicines. So as the name suggests, private health facilities are not owned or controlled by the government, unlike the public health services in private facilities. So patients have to pay a lot of money for every service that they use. So today the presence of private facilities can be seen all around. In fact, now there are large companies that run hospitals and some are engaged in manufacturing and selling medicines. Okay, medical shops are found in every corner of the country. Difference between public health services and private health services. The public health service is a chain of health centers and hospitals run by the government. ठीक है? Private health facilities are not owned or controlled by the government. वो अपनी personal होती है. It is meant to provide quality healthcare services either free or at a low cost so that even the poor can seek treatment. These services are run for profit. The cost of these services is rather high. Public health services in rural as well as in urban areas. Private health services are concentrated mainly in urban areas. शहरों में. Patients usually have to wait in long queue in public hospital. Okay, people do not face this problem in private hospitals. बस ये सोचते हैं लोग कि पैसा खर्च हो रहा है, हमें परेशानी तो नहीं हो रही, हमारे इलाज तो झटपट मिल रहा है. अब पब्लिक हॉस्पिटल्स में क्या है, आपको भीड़ मिलेगी, लंबे लंबे लाइन में लगना पड़ता है, तब जाके वहाँ आप इलाज करा सकते हैं. हेल्थ केयर एंड इक्वालिटीज. एडिक्वेट हेल्थ केयर अवेलेबल टू ऑल. इन इंडिया, on one hand, private services are increasing, but on the other hand, it is seen that public services are not increasing to the extent they should. In such conditions, what is then available to people are private services. So these are concentrated in urban areas. However, the cost of these services is relatively high, and therefore many people cannot afford them or are forced to borrow money in case there is an illness in the family. Any illness comes as a big challenge. What adds to the misery is that even those who manage to get money for the treatment by means of borrowing are unable to complete the cycle of treatment. So as they are unable to get proper diet required for complete recovery. क्योंकि गरीबों के पास तो दवाइयों के लिए पैसे, खाने के लिए पैसे कहाँ से आएंगे, बहुत मुश्किल से होता है इलाज. In fact, barely 20% of the population can afford all the medicines that they require during an illness. So hence, even for those whom one might not think as being poor, so medical expenses cause hardship. It was reported in a study that 40% of people who are admitted to a hospital for some illness or injury have to borrow money or sell some of their possessions to pay for the expenses. है ना, किसी से उधार लेते हैं, कभी कभी इनको जमीनें बेचनी पड़ती है, कुछ ऐसी चीजें इनको करनी पड़ती है, तभी अपना इलाज करा पाते हैं. For those who are poor, every illness in the family is a cause of great anxiety and distress. What is worse is that the situations tends to happen again and again. Those who are poor are in the first place undernourished. These families are not eating as much as they should. So they are not provided basic necessities like drinking water, adequate housing, clean surroundings, etc. And therefore are more likely to fall ill. So the expenses on illness make their situation even worse. Science, it is not only the lack of money that prevents people from getting proper medical treatment. So women, for example, are not taking to a doctor in a prompt manner. Women's health concerns are considered to be less important than the health of men in the family. So many tribal areas have few health centers and they do not run properly. Even private health services are not. What can be done? The average health condition of most people in our country is not good. It is the responsibility of the government to provide adequate quality healthcare services to all its citizens, especially the poor and the disadvantaged sections of the society. Here, it should be remembered that health is equally dependent on basic amenities and social conditions of the people, as it is on healthcare services. Therefore, it is required to work on both in order to improve the overall health situation of people, and this indeed it can be done. Have a look at the following example, the Kerala experience. In 1996, the Kerala government made some major changes in the state. 40% of the entire state budget was given to panchayats, so they could plan and provide for their requirements. So this made it possible for a village to make sure that proper planning was done for water, food, women's development and education. This meant that water supply schemes were checked, the working of schools and Anganwadis was ensured, and specific problems of the village were taken up. Health centers was also improved. All of this helped to improve the situation. Despite these efforts, however, some problems such as shortage of medicines, insufficient hospital beds, not enough doctors remain, and these needed to be. The Costa Rican approach. Costa Rica is considered to be one of the healthiest countries in Central America. Okay. The main reason for this can be found in the Costa Rican constitution. Several years ago, Costa Rica took a very important decision and decided not to have an army. So this helped the Costa Rican government to spend the money that the army would have used on health education and other basic needs of the people. So the Costa Rican government believes that a country has to be healthy for its development and pays a lot of attention to the health of its people. So the Costa Rican government provides basic services and amenities to all Costa Ricans. For example, it provides safe drinking water, sanitation, nutrition, and housing. Health education is also considered very important, and knowledge about health is an essential part of education or at all levels. तो हमारे जो इंडिया में है वहाँ भी थोड़ा सा ये हेल्थ सिस्टम सुधारना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, जो पब्लिक जो हॉस्पिटल्स हैं ये सब चीज़ें इनमें थोड़ा सा इम्प्रूवमेंट और ग्रोथ की ज़रूरत है. Okay, so all topics are covered in this chapter. I hope you all are very well understand this. So we will meet you the next class. Thank you.